Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. I'm Angela, and I am your rogue trader on this evening, and we must explore more of the Cronus Expanse, expand my domain, and see what the heck is going on the rest of my planets, because I think all three of them have problems. So we're gonna keep doing that. Oh, except that right now, we're actually about to go down into our void ship, and we're gonna start dealing with these filthy Xeno scum that have corrupted and infiltrated into the void ship that I've inherited from a former rogue trader, and it makes me sad that I'm going to have to probably go and absolutely destroy part of my crew and then replace them. Oh, the woes of a rogue trader. How are you guys doing tonight? How is everybody? It's lovely to have Luke, John, and Sierra 3 all in chat. All right, let's see. Let's go down. Now, is there anybody else? Very quickly, I want to at least upgrade Argenta. She only has 2 points, and I might bring her with me. What is this one? Archmilitant's next attack this turn will cost 0 AP, will not count towards the attack. Ooh. I do like that. That's good. I like that a lot. And then here... Alright, let's see what we can do with our offensive features. Oh, Alchemical Rabbit, I'm very sorry. I understand completely. Alright, I think for her, we've already given her, I don't think Plasma... I feel like Plasma's redundant because I always have Pascal. So I feel like I should not do that. So honestly, what has she got for supportive? Probably not too much. Nothing there. Anything? Litany of Hatred. The devotee and their allies in the area affected by the war hymns and Furiosa Reticle gain +1 damage for single shot and attack of opportunities for a round. I don't have that many people who are single shotting except for like myself and Argenta when she does. Actually, question for those of you in chat who know the game a little bit better than me. Do single shots, like as per, you know, highlighted here in the Litany of Hatred, does that count for psychic, like single target abilities as well? All enemies in the area of effect of the war hymn. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're feeling annoyed today. Well, hopefully things will get better. Well, sick recovery always sucks, man. I'm so sorry. Devotees gain 12% armor against the attacks of demons and warp damage. We're not really going to be dealing with that. Yes, single move is mana based as well. Okay, thank you, Luke. You know what? Then let's go ahead and go for Litany of Hatred, because I do think that could be good. Next, we will go ahead and... Honestly, I feel like... Okay, who do we have? That's Lower Imperium. It's me. So I'm probably just going to keep dumping myself with that, because I don't always have her. Maybe I should just do Demolition. The problem is I have Kabbalah on my... Athletics could be... You know what? Awareness is never bad to have, and this would get her up to 75, and I could bump it one more time with a 5, and that would be pretty good. And I feel like having Perception's never bad. And then here, do we have any recommended? The Archmilitant gains a +5 plus the number of versatile stacks bonus to critical damage. This bonus is kept when the Archmilitant uses Cautious Approach or Confident Approach. Okay. Dependable. Gains a +5 plus the number of versatile stacks bonus to armor. And the Archmilitant attacks the target that have their armor reduced by the effects applied by the Archmilitant's allies. The Archmilitant deals... that might be pretty good, actually. I'm going to go with that for her. So let's go ahead and complete that. That means Argenta's good. I don't think I'm going to bring Yearlit. I don't think I'm going to bring Jai. And I don't think I'm going to bring Idira. But I might bring Argenta. Alright, so we need to head down to the crypts. We are going to be exploring the crypts. I suspect this might be getting us into the potential meat of our DLC. So let's begin. The big question here is so I want to bring Abelard because it's on my ship and I feel like he knows the ship and he might have interesting dialogue. Heinrichs I'm bringing because he knows Xeno, and he's familiar with specifically the Gene Stealer cults. So I feel like he is a must. Pascal is a must because I want him for his tech use. So really it's a matter of, I think Kabbalah I have to bring, she's going to know I assume she might know the lower decks a little bit better. Kick comes in handy? Ooh, interesting. I'll keep that in mind for the next level up, Sierra. You know what? Okay, I think, I spent that time I'm leveling up Argenta, but I think I'm just going to keep this crew. Let's go down. We're going to go into the crypts. They've been helping me through this so far. We're going to stick with them. All right, let's go ahead and click there. Ooh. Yes, I am here. All right, so we've got a cleric, several clerics. Oh, the confessor's here. Oh, shit. Do you think he's still, like, perturbed by my lack of, emperorliness? Let's go ahead and talk to Joe Costa first. Adalbert, the ship's confessor, solemnly raises his hands above the altar and speaks mournfully. Heed me, O guardian spirits. We have come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the dynastic crypt and disturbed the peace of our honored dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage. A hand-shaped panel opens in the altar of unsealing. The panel is lined with sharp spikes. Ah, yes. Because when the Imperium requires you to prove yourself with blood, they mean to take a whole lot of it. Lord Captain, we now require your blood. The crypt will not open without the rogue trader's genetic signature. Master-at-Arms, are your people ready? Ready as never before, your ladyship. They are incensed by the profane intrusion and eager to exterminate the menace before the eyes of our departed ancestors. My enforcers will secure the side sections of the crypt to prevent any flanking attacks. Confessor Adalbert, I ask for your blessing before a righteous battle. May the Emperor protect his children who carry forth his cleansing flame. Hear the roar of the chain swords and the bellow of autoguns, for they are his voice. Oft do I preach clemency to our noble officers, but this I say to you now, lay aside pity and show no mercy. Oh, well, thank you. He is downstairs, hanging out down there. But if he feels like he wants to come up, then he absolutely can and will if he wants to. But he was feeling a little down, so. Oh yes, please do hit the like button if you are enjoying the content here. Very much appreciate you. Alright guys, are you ready for me to put my hand in this panel and get stabbed a bunch? Because that's what I'm gonna do. Boop! Oh, hold on, wait, I haven't done it yet. So much blood. Dude, look at the skulls and the grates there. It's just like the crypts in or the catacombs in Paris. I love it. The panel's mechanical teeth sting your flesh, and you feel your blood trickling down the small ducts into the altars below. You hear a click, and the crypt doors open with a piercing creak. Beyond them, you see nothing but darkness. Oh boy. Sacrilege! The hollowed crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose. This was done on purpose, I am sure of it. Our coming is expected. Vanguard, provide the Lord Captain with an Illuminator servo skull. She gives you a surprisingly easy smile and bows. Take care, your ladyship, and watch out for dark corners. Move out! For House von Valencia! They are a great visual, aren't they? I mean, check out, like, all of the ridiculous, like, candles and, like, you see all the femurs. Oh, oh.
Show you how it's done. Moving out. Go, go, go! It is. That's it. Oh, shit.
And then we hear screams as they all die. A horrible death. Oh, Einrich! Your ladyship! Wait up, Einrich bursts into the ante-compartment and stops short when he sees the doors open and the gloom beyond. Damn it, I'm late. I meant to report an act of sabotage. They've cut off the promethium supply to the crypt's lighting. You're walking into an ambush. Whether through darkness or well-lit halls, we're going in. I fear we might be underestimating the enemy. The Enforcers have already done it once. I, the Infernus Guild, would join you in this fight, if you would have us. To get inside, the aberrations would have had to make a passage for themselves somewhere in the crypt's perimeter. No one knows the maintenance tunnels better than us. We could find this breach and attack the enemy from the rear. I doubt a few workers armed with axes and torches will make much of a difference, but we'd be honored to die in your name. Ooh. Okay, Einrich, if you die, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, we should absolutely arm themselves Depends on who's wheeling, Einrich says with a chuckle, but his expression darkens. The Infernus Guild is banned from taking up arms. Our clan is branded because our ancestors were rebels. The station where we originally hail from once rose against Lady Theodore's predecessors. The traitors were killed, and the rest of the station was left stranded to the void to die without air or water. Without those who repented, the rogue traitor selected 1,000 who were allowed on board. Oh. Those spared people became the Infernus Guild, repairmen, firefighters, those who bear the brunt of any disaster and are first to die. That was our penance. It's been centuries, but still we die, not just because of our duty demands it, but because we atone for what our ancestors did. The Enforcers keep reminding us about it, and if they see an armed Infernus, they'll execute them on the spot. Such was the Lord Captain's will. I can remove their shame! I have not heard of the Sedlec Ossuary. That's very cool. Where is that located, Lazarus? Yep, I got to go into the catacombs in Paris. Don't know if they still allow tourism there or like just like walk in, or if you have to have like a scheduled like appointment or not, because I know there was a lot of vandalism and people taking photos when they shouldn't be with flashes, which is very damaging to bones, so please don't do that. If you ever go to a place where they have bones on display, never use a flash. They tell you not to take pictures, don't take pictures, is the point. And if they tell you not to take pictures with a flash, then take pictures without the flash and just hold the camera really steady, or find something to brace it on. Ah, in Poland. Oh! Maybe I have heard of this. Is there also a like bar cafe or something like that? Or like, yeah, I think it's a bar cafe that is alien themed, or not alien themed. I guess it's like Geiger-esque. or I think it was designed by Geiger, or something like that. And is that also in Poland, or somewhere up in, like, Northern Europe, I think? I'm not really sure, but... Should I let them... You know what, fuck it, I like Einrich. I hereby remove the brand of shame from the Infernus Guild and permit them to carry weapons, fight, and die for the ship. His eyes widened in astonishment. I never would have dared to ask your ladyship. We will live up to your expectations, I swear it, and those who die today will die smiling, for today is a great day for our people. It's been centuries. It's been literally, you said it's been centuries. If it has been hundreds of years, then none of you were the people who rose up against me, and or Theodora, and as far as I'm concerned, Einrich, you have proven your loyalty to me, so we touch a train together, okay? I think there is. Like, I remember seeing, Chaos Cultist and I were, I don't remember what we were watching, but we saw, like, a video about it recently, and we had definitely, he and I had talked about it previously, but it had been, like, a long time. But, like, yeah, there is a, I think it's, like, a bar/cafe, because I think you can get both coffee and, like, booze there. And the entire interior, I don't know what the exterior looks like at all, but I know the interior is all just, like, Geiger-esque, like, designs, because I believe it was him, and it is the coolest thing. Hello, Archangel! Welcome to the stream! Alright, let's go ahead and end this and see. Go, go, go! But yeah, you guys should check it out and, like, look it up. It's very cool. Just, like, type in, like, alien bar or whatever, and I feel like you'll probably find it. Is it Switzerland? Is that where it is? I know it's somewhere. Like, in northeastern-ish Europe, I guess? Oh, let's talk to the Confessor. Let your thoughts be rays of his avenging lights as eternal night does fade at the touch of a sun, so let the faces of corruption that lurk in the darkness be destroyed by your hand. Thank you. I think he's gotten over my my sacrilege earlier. You know, Switzerland does now sound a bit more correct. I'm not 100% sure though. I just know that it was really, really effing cool. Okay, I think it's a little disrespectful to just have some of these bones laying loose on the ground. It is quite dark. The gates have been blocked to cut off all possible escape routes for heretics and enforcers alike. Alright. Well, we've got nothing over here. Spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, dude! Look at the... Oh, I want these sconces in my, like... Are they being perpetually powered by this, like, Prometheum fuel? Fascinating. Oh my god, our shadows are so cool. Oh, there's a servitor over here. Let's investigate him. Hello, Mr. Servitor? In the pale light of the lumen, the servitor looks like an animated corpse, but no grave will ever... Oh, that's not what... What? We are the rogue trader, and our destiny... We are rogue traders, and ours is a rare destiny. What? In the pale light of the lumen, the servitor looks like an animated corpse, but no grave will ever accept a human who has become a thing. Oh, is this the... I clicked on the grave. I see. So the grave then says, we are rogue traders, and ours is the rare destiny. Yet still we remember those who once walked at our side, who served us, and who we honored. I see, I see. Prague has a bone church? That's freaking cool. Okay, so we have that. What else is... Ooh, we can open one of the crypts. Is there stuff in it? Oh my god, there is goods. Let me just take this Master Duelist glove. Whenever the wearer scores a critical hit with a ranged attack, their next attack against any target automatically hits and cannot be parried. That might be good to put on. I haven't really had anybody dueling really specifically. However, Heinrichs does have the opportunity. I mean, technically Abelard does too, but I feel like Heinrichs ends up doing it more often because I tend to have him here. Oh my god, that's so cool. So let's swap these. I feel like that might be better. The wearer gains 15% bonus to damage against enemies that dealt damage to the wearer this round. You know, he is up close. That may not actually be... What does his do? Hold on. This coat grants the wearer 10% parry reduction and 5% armor penetration for melee attacks. I think I'm going to try that on him. I have 2 of these. Oh, that's right. No, I definitely want the pyromantic things on him. Cassia, however, might do well with these. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Feeling good about that. We have some stuff over here. Really? There's a chapel in Scotland where there's a xenomorph gargoyle? Dude, that's sick. That was really cool. Let me read this now, since I didn't. Needle pistol shells are scattered across the floor. They do not belong in this realm of tranquil glory. Interesting. Oh my god, look. When I move my mouse, my little servo guy, like, points. Do I have that attached to me? No. Where is my Herald servo skull? Oh, there he is! Oh my god, I have 2 servo skulls. This is epic. Simple pleasures, I suppose. Let's look at my map. I am in a side passage, so let's come back out here. Oop! There's another servitor. Hello, servitor? Alright, so they all just say the same thing, so we don't really need to bother clicking them, it seems.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Remember the deeds of the hero who died to protect the Lord Captain. Here lies Alaric Wolfgang of Gresture, the first seneschal to have come aboard this vessel. Your duty is done. Now others will serve in your stead. Okay. So this is like some of the old, very important people. The large footprint in the... There's a large footprint in the dust, but the 2 feet are of different shapes. One human and the other clawed and horribly mutated. Okay, so some of the gene stealers were hanging out staring at my crypts. Don't like that. I can't wait till the lights come back on and I can see things in here properly, because it looks like it's so cool. Let's come back out here.
These bones of the dead should be serving the living. They could be used in rites or divinations, or as amulets. Why are they here, gathering dust and concealed from people's eyes?
This statement is true. The remains could be used.
I want them to finish their little conversation before we start clicking on things.
Refitted to house the vessel's systems.
Amazing. She was so offended. Did you hear how her voice was like trembling? The skull gives in and something clicks beneath it. Somewhere in the dark, a passage opens. Ooh. Ooh. We opened a passage. Glory to the diligent servants of the dynasty who has exalted title of seneschal. All right, so we've had a lot of seneschals apparently. What the ever-living fuck is that noise? Also, I don't like how my light reacted to it. That was not cool. Oh, was that me reacting to it? The black vicious substance resembling partial dried saliva. is slowly eating through the surface of the monument. Ew, 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 what the hell? No. My ship. My cool stuff. My cool monuments. To my predecessors. To my ancestors. Alright, have I gone... We've gone in there, so let's go up here. Sarcophagus was installed recently. The inscription reads, "Here, Arch-Militant Mort." That's right, Mort did die. Keeps his eternal vigil, protecting in death the one he could not protect in life. Mort, no! Wait, is Theodora's body down here?
I tread a path.
If you don't remember, Mort is the Arch-Militant that was in the room with Theodora when she was murdered by a currently unknown person, although I do have a strong suspicion. The gate does not yield. The illuminator skull beams reveals the lifeless cable of the entry cognitor snaking into the dark. Excellent. That's not good. Alright, well guys, we tried. And clearly... Oh! Okay, I can go in this room. Goods! An old key. How ominous. Robert, things are scary. Sometimes we don't look at them, okay? If we don't look at them, they don't exist. Oh yeah, do you want me to, I can absolutely put the game sound up a little bit. Give me one moment. How is that? Is that better? Let me click back in. Let me know how that is. I had turned it down a little bit because I was doing some recording the other day, so I forgot to adjust it. Is that better? Let me know how things are sounding now. Okay, so we have an old key. We haven't looked at this. Above the 100 different names is the engraved inscription. To all who made the highest sacrifice for the dynasty and paid with their life, honor, and name, I will remember you. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like they're repeating the same name over and over again. Something W and Z, or 7, I can't really tell. I think it would, this also doesn't feel like that many people. I feel like this list should be extremely long.
Fate beckons me.
Okay, so I have checked all the rooms as far as I can tell. Apparently I've only, oh, do I need to now go talk to the confessor? Oh, probably because they've closed out, could my entire party please?
What is it, rogue trader?
Oh, I can, oh, interesting. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I would like to control A. There we go. Hi, everybody. Let's go here. I did not know I could cycle through them that way.
Embrace.
That's a route. Don't want to go in there. We've already been in it. Let's go talk. Oh. Aha! Repair that,
My
Pascal.
success is an irrefutable certainty.
The servitor is gone. Fresh pools of blood and embalming fluid drip down into some deep grooves into the floor that look like they were left by monstrous claws. Well. Alright, can we go in this door now? Open. Aha! I command thee. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Good. Alright, we're in the main hall. Hey, we have light! Oh my god, that is a Gene Stealer cult. No! Oh.
Your kind has no place in the galaxy.
Oh my god, look. Neophyte hybrid marksman. Neophyte fighters. Holy god, an aberrant. Okay. Some more neophytes. What were you back here? Oh shit, it's the Magus. Well, I wasn't expecting to just immediately jump in, but apparently here we are. We're immediately jumping in. So, Cassia, where can I put you to be the most effective? What is that noise? You guys hear the, like, noise, right? So, I am thinking perhaps I think I'm gonna put her here. I'm gonna put me here because I feel safe where there no longer is a chandelier for it to kill me. I wonder if I can knock some chandeliers off myself and murder people with them. That would be cool. So I'm gonna put myself there. Kabbalah, I am going to put you on this side. You're handling these guys, okay? Heinrichs, I expect you to be next to me. Abelard? Ooh, Abelard, Abelard, okay. Abelard, you go there. I demand that you actually go there so that you're a little bit further. I want you to fuck with them, please. Is that a good place? Actually, I can charge him. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna charge him, and then when I end that, I'll be next to this guy and I'll still be able to hit him. Oh, maybe it is coming from below. There is stuff happening potentially down there. Okay, so Abelard's there. Pascal, I'm actually going to have you go here. Because you're not super tanky, are you? Okay, actually, Abelard, you can go more forward. I don't want him to get too far away. Okay, Pascal, go there. You can help Abelard with those two in case he doesn't finish them off. I'm relatively confident that Kabbalah can in fact destroy these two by her lonesome, but who knows. Okay, have we all moved where I want us to? Yeah, Abelard's in the foreground. Yes, start the battle. Cassia. Front line for right now. I would love to be here, please.
If you insist,
Okay.
Lord Captain.
And then I would like this to be here. Love it. Now, there is not much point at the moment for you to do a big beam attack. So, instead, I would like you to draw this jerk. I think this will trigger with him. What is the range? What is the range? I need to look. Navigator designates a square. The enemy closest to that square will immediately move up to 4 cells towards it. So, target point within 12 cell radius. Okay. So I'm going to, I think, so my objective is to trigger this guy back here to move forward and closer to Abelard. So I'm going to go
I'm
that.
not accustomed to being ordered
Perfect.
around.
Okay. Love it. Now, if I do this, I could hit both of them. But what happens if I do this? It does just stop. Okay, that goes that far. Ooh. Ooh. Why are you guys so much squishier? Why are you guys so much squishier? Okay, they're going down because it says it's perfect. And I didn't. Oh, I hit Heinrichs. Oops. Heinrichs, I'm sorry. But it's okay, you're on fire, and you like being on fire, so that's great. In fact, you know what? Let's command you. And then... Oh, shoot, I forgot that this costs 2. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna command you. What is the Magos gonna do? The ship is in a firefight? Oh my god, the Aberrant's so giant. He's also very slow. Get away from me, I don't like you. That's right, you endure. I don't like that he's giving himself temporary wounds. I can't believe... Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What was that? What was that? What was... No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god, there's a Gene Stealer! Look at him, he's beautiful! Look at it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, fuck, is there another one? Oh, no. Okay, there's 2 of them, I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna keep people together, and what? Why? Abelard. Abelard, I don't like that you're in... Abelard, I don't like that you're in a thing. Okay, here, I'm gonna... You serve me. Is this gonna give you... You get no MP. Fuck, I need you to have MP. Oh, Abelard, I don't like that you're in... anything like that. Let's give you some temporary wounds. Just to beef you up. Let's go ahead. How many stacks of Master Tactician do I have? 16? Target ally of Master Tactician against +1 resolve for every 5 stacks, so he would only get 3 plus resolves. It's not the best. I could put Heinrichs out. You know what? I am gonna put Heinrichs out. Stop burning. Okay, and then I really feel like I should hit this guy. I should probably kill the little guys though first. Okay, let's do that. Triumph. Oh, good, and we still have the Aberrant behind him. Love it. And in that case... Oh, I should have done that first. I'm an idiot. Oops. Oh, well. All right, Kabbalah, I need you to start doing... Why can't you...
Death comes in silence.
Ah, because I gave you a gun like an idiot. Please go to that. Thank you. All right, I need you to strike them down.
Will see it done.
Kabbalah, the people, not whatever the fuck this is. What did I just hit? A stronghold of I'm sorry, a stronghold of what? Is this gonna spawn more aberrations? Okay, she did not attack what I wanted her to. I wanted her to go for the people, and she did not. So I'm gonna have her move here. Oop. Good, he's dead. Love it. And then I shall... I started here. You know what? Hold on. I haven't attacked yet. If I aim for an opening and then... This should just...
I shall
mark
not
you.
fail.
And then, what does the net cannon do? Targets hit by the area attack must pass an agility resistance test or become immobilized. Ooh. Okay, we're not going to do that on him. We're just going to shoot him. This...
Trust me.
Ah, okay, cool. And then I can do it again.
The shadows will fall by the
Love
way.
it. And now, I shall have you do your art. Why didn't? Okay. Kabbalah. Oh, you didn't have a. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have put her gun back or her sword back in. She didn't do any flippy things because of that.
As
All right,
are
let's do
all
that to
things.
just make her low priority. Want to keep her very alive because she's very good at slaughtering things once I get her like going. Okay, we're doing all right so far. It's so cool that we're getting all these gene stealers and stuff.
Just a
Oh,
minor
it's so awesome.
setback.
All right, Abelard, excellent. Please get out of whatever that is. I demand
I've
you
seen worse
get
battles
out of
than
there.
this in
Okay,
my
good.
time.
Now,
Victory
pop that.
is imminent.
And then I would like you to mark this
At your
guy.
beck and call.
And then I would like you to destroy that
Indeed.
man for me, please. Thank you, Abelard. I appreciate you so much. After that, Abelard, I need you to start tanking an aberrant, okay? Or can I? Oh no! Yes! No! Oh, I'm so close. I'm like one away. No, Abelard, why? Okay, let's have him just embrace. We'll
your
show
beck and call.
we can show the aberrant that we know how to scream to. Until the next turn, the Vanguard attacks each enemy that attacks the Vanguard's allies in 3-cell radius. It's not worth doing right now because there's not enough things around us, and I am going to do this too just in case he gets shot. So let's go ahead and end his turn. Heinrich's deer. I would like you to pop up here. Oh, can you not see? Hold on, if you go here, can you not see the aberrant? I don't want to bring you that far forward. What if I put you here? I don't want you really next to this, whatever this is. What does it do? What is it? I don't know what this does. The hybrid is trying to summon a brood lord. Do not let them. Okay. The hybrid. Okay. So I probably want to destroy this thing then. Heinrichs, where do I want you to go? I really want you to be able to hit that aberrant. Oh. I could do this. Oh, but I can't see it? Is this blocking my line of sight? Is this blocking my line of sight? Is this a giant... Are they treating the line of sight like they do in 40k where everything's a pillar and it just all goes to the ceiling and I can't actually, like, see past it? Because if so, poopy, I don't like that. I do not approve. Okay, Heinrichs, I do want you to go there. I would like you to deal with this a-hole.
Be gone.
Thank you. And then please go ahead and do that.
For the
That will give
throne's
everybody
glory.
a little bit of a boost. I'm gonna ask you to please buff Abelard.
Naturally.
Alright, and now. I really wish, can I... Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, first though. That. Now hit him.
Death wishes.
Oh, look how cool that was! Heinrichs. Holy shit, man, you annihilated it! And now you can move again. Come over here.
I'll
Come
put my
over there.
psychic abilities to use.
Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, just go ahead and endure, please. Gene Stealers will arrive every turn the Broodlord is there. Okay. Where's the Broodlord? You mean the Magos? The Magus of the Ravenous Star? Because I don't see a Broodlord. Sniper. Gene Stealer.
Here's your phone if
Oh, thank you. Check it out. Look at the I don't know if you've seen them
you want. I have not.
in the game yet. Look at the Gene Stealers.
That is very cool.
Aren't they? And then there's a Magos.
Cool.
Or Magus, sorry, Magus. Because Magos is the Tech Priest one, right?
Yes, that's very cool.
Oh, he hasn't arrived yet. Oh, great. Terrifying. Alright, Heinrichs. You can't really do anything else, my man. So let's end your turn. No, the Gene Stealer. Okay, at least we got rid of the Aberrant. What? I don't know what this is on the floor, and it's terrifying, and I don't want Pascal to end up in it. Okay, Pascal, I need you to come up here. Oh god, you're gonna be hit by so many things. Come up here. Okay. Please go ahead and give me 1 second, chat. Okay, just to reconfirm what this does. Allies recoil is reduced by half for the Tech Priest int bonus round. The enemies suffer... Okay, and then enemies recoil is increased by half for the Tech Priest int bonus. Allies... Okay. Alright. I think what I want to put it on, God, is terrifying noises. The do. I'm gonna put it up here. Excellent. Now, I would like to start reducing these guys down.
The undersigned of all comprehends all. The spiritual process is favorable.
Can I think I'll be able to hit him. Okay, I will. So I need 2 AP, which is what I'm down to. So let me pop this on there. And then we're gonna go ahead and... You know what? Let's overcharge because there's no one around him. So it's probably more... Let's compare. How much damage does this look like? Yeah, let's definitely overcharge. Boop! Pascal, did you miss? Oh my god, you fucking missed, didn't you? Well, I kind of expected that, but I guess it is what it is.
The angel will reward us.
Oh, the many-armed angel? Oh my gosh, a net cannon. Okay. Nice dodge there, Heinrichs. Love to see it.
True believers will inherit all.
What is going on with Pascal now? Is he stunned or...
Throne take you.
Coordinated trap effect no longer
Only
believed.
the
Clicked it on the...
Yet
This creature is the nearest one to them. Ah, okay, so that's why he's being... I see. Is he the nearest one to the Magus Star? I feel like both Abelard and myself are more. Oh, I really don't like that you guys just popped out there, but sure, okay. I'm gonna move Cassia
Step aside.
here.
The navigator is coming.
We're gonna do this little blast first. Bam. Love it. We're then going to go
I
ahead
am a
and buff
navigator,
Pascal.
not a
We're going to go ahead
servitor.
and make this our new front line
Me? If you
to give
insist,
Pascal
Lord
an even
Captain.
further boost. We're going to force these. Who do I want to bring them? Do I bring anybody forward? I don't think I do. Let's just go ahead and give Pascal another turn.
High momentum.
Because if I do this, I can mark you like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and AoE these guys and destroy them. I think that's a good idea. Beautiful. Okay, he did that. Let's see what we got. Wild Hunt, Bounty Hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. No, let's not do that. I don't really want him to do that either. We might... Nope, can't do that on him. Okay, let's go ahead and end his turn. Cassia could give somebody a full second turn. Who's next? I'm next, and then Abelard is the next. But we've actually got 3 people beforehand. Who are the people beforehand? Okay, it's the Magos, or the Magus, the Gene Stealer, and then this sniper back here. Okay. So everybody in the back, no one that we're near, but I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give Abelard another turn.
I shall prevail.
We will have him charge, killing that cultist. Love it. I'm gonna then pop this, which will allow him to murder this man. Good. Dead. Alright, he's now in line of sight, but this ideally means he might be able to tank for Heinrichs a little bit, who has taken more damage than him. And we've allowed him to endure, so... I think Cassie is now technically the one... Are you now marked as the one... No, it's still... Got it. Okay, so it's still the tech priest, and I don't quite understand why. I thought it was a distance thing based off of what this said. Am I just misreading it? This creature is the nearest one. Oh, to the Magus himself. I thought he was the near. I misread that. I thought he was saying he was the nearest one to this. I understand. And that's why the previous one targeted him, so that makes sense. Okay. They are going to be moving, so I'm going to put this here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And I want to still keep this back. Well, actually, yeah, well, we're going to leave it there, actually, because we can't not. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess Cassia was the closest one. I don't even know. Sniper's running away like a coward. No! Abelard! I mean, technically I wanted you to tank, so it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna move myself up here. I can still see plenty. And I also can start giving people second turns and all of that kind of stuff. The first thing I want to do is press the advantage, because it costs me nothing. I'm then gonna shoot and kill that guy. I was really worried for a second that I was going to kill Cassia, because she kind of was in my line of sight there, but everything seems to be fine. I'm now going to go ahead and I'm going to boost Cassia, just because I know she's fragile.
I need no guidance.
This one, though, might be better, too. I'm going to put it on Abelard
One step
again.
closer.
Would I... Are there enough people? I don't think we're close enough for this to be valuable yet. Yeah, I don't think we're close enough for that to be valuable yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. I'm gonna save the bonus. Heinrich's, I'm gonna see if we can burn that. Alright, Kabbalah.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Let's do this. Alright, first things first, I want to pop Raining Blood.
I shall not fail.
And I am going to do that.
Trust me.
Love it. We're then
As
going to
honor
swing.
ordains.
Oh, he is so tanky. Okay. I'm gonna aim for opening here. We're gonna try to kill this guy.
As the tenant,
Get out of here.
my blade whispers
Oh my god, it
your
didn't kill him. Well. Oh, we can Death Waltz. Let's Death Waltz.
Let not the righteous fear.
Cool.
May their blades be sharp. Caught by the web.
Okay, Kabbalah, it would have been great if you would... Thank you. Yes, the people. Hit the people.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay, I think if we go here, we'll hit both. All three even? Wonderful. If I go
The
here, do I
shadows
hit
will
all three?
see out.
Oh my god,
The
I
other
do.
side awaits.
Kabbalah, you're so good. Okay. I'm going to ignore... Oh, I can't... Okay. Well, in that case...
As
jump
honor
here.
ordains. I shall not. Let your soul be purged.
Oh, now am I close enough to get to you? I am.
My blade
Hello.
whispers your name.
And that will be what we do. She's now going to be the one targeted by the Magus. Oh, it's shooting at me. Oh my god, it's shooting at me. You know what? It shot some of the cultists too, so I'll take that, but I was not expecting the crypt to shoot at me. It is Warhammer 40k. I guess I should have expected the crypt to shoot at me. Okay, Abelard, I need you to move up here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
They are. You're absolutely right. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and mark him as your enemy. Love it. And I would like you to charge.
It will be done.
Beautiful. Oh my god, he stabbed you back, but you know what? You did a grand 64. Which is almost a nice number. Okay, Heinrich. I think I need you to light this on fire. Can you light the building on fire? Is it? I don't think it's worth trying to kill those. Oop. Heinrich. Can I not move you? Evidently, apparently not. Why do you have 0 MP? I'm honestly not sure. Can you put this? Nope, you would hit Abelard. Let's not do that. Ignite? Oh, you're not close enough. Okay.
Let's see to
Yeah.
it. But of
do
course,
that.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain. Okay, I'm doing this just... Oh, because I have no movement. I see. I really want to set that on fire. All right, Heinrich. I guess that's all I'm having to do. Can I hit him with this? No, you see nothing. Why did you have no movement? What used your
Offering
movement?
of blood.
Oh, you've been poisoned. Nice dodge, Kabbalah. Nice dodge.
I will not.
That was a
die
less
in
nice
dishonor.
dodge, Kabbalah. have him come here.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Did I mark you? Not.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
Alright, excellent, Pascal. Oh, I need to be closer. Okay, well, fine. Do that.
Request approved.
Do that. Do that.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And then I would like you to now. Okay, I only have 1 AP and this costs an AP, so we're gonna do that. But does this cost 0? It does not. Shoot him!
Request approved.
Good job. Excellent. Oh my.
I won't go down. We bring deliverance.
It's fine, Heinrich. You'll heal yourself in the next time you get a chance. Oh my gosh, or he was netted. Oh! My Infernus workers. Oh my god, they showed up, yes! Yes! Boys! Wait, is one of them Heinrich, or Heinrich? Doesn't look like it, but yes! Yes, my lads! Alright, good, because Kabbalah could use some serious help up there. I would like you to... Here.
Be careful not
Actually.
to cross my gaze.
Oh, I will not. I will not be crossing your gaze. Oh, thank goodness. And neither will anybody else except for those who are worthy of crossing your
If I
gaze, which
may.
are my enemies. Love it. Alright, and I would like to force... Can I make them Gyros me? Oh, I can't see up there. Does this only work on the enemy?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Guide me.
Oh my god, yes! That was great! I love the Infernus workers. Look at them, they hit him! And then he's on fire now! Heinrich. Heinrich, where are you? Can you... You're not close enough. You are useless to me. How dare you? Alright, let's move the front line up to here, because I feel like Kabbalah could use a little bit of strategical support. And you know what? And I can't see her. Never mind. I was about to give her another turn, but I can't because I can't see her. And I can't do that either. I can't do that. Well, fine. We'll end my turn. Oh my god! My Infernus guys, no!
I will end your heresy.
No, you will not. Okay,
broken
Kabbalah.
blade
Kabbalah.
has
You're
no
very poisoned and almost very dead. Heal you
Pain
as soon
and
as we.
duty
Oh,
go hand in
okay.
hand.
Good, Abelard. You're tanking just like you're supposed to. You are tanking beautifully. Look at that. You've only burned temporary wounds. That's great. Okay, I need. I can't see. However, I
Sow the
can see
seeds of
these, so let's
discord.
do that. Abelard, nope. Heinrichs, nope. Do that. Okay, I can give Pascal another turn. What is your demolitions? I have no idea. I'm going to shoot. We're going to shoot that. But we're going to remember to pop that first. And, you know, I don't even need to do the big one. Just do the 1 AP. Oh my god, 113 damage. That was wonderful. Love it. Let's just
Purpose
pop that
guides
on
me.
him. We'll give him a little bit of a boost. Abelard's
I
out
will
of sight,
triumph.
so... and I'm gonna do this. Can I still can't see Heinrich for some reason. Alright, well, let's do that to
Closer.
Abelard then. Thank you for subscribing, Antonio Pederas? Hopefully I said that right. I probably didn't, and I'm sorry that I did not. I tried. Okay, let's end my turn. Kabbalah, for the love of God. You know what? I would like you to do this. Dawn yourself.
You cannot trick death.
Okay,
It
good.
will
Excellent.
claim
Thank you.
one
Love
day.
that. You will now aim for an opening on
As
this
the
gene
tenants
stealer.
demand.
You will then. How many AP do I have? I have 3 AP. We're gonna do that
As
to
honor
kill
or
him.
death.
Good. Excellent.
Brings me no pleasure.
I am now. Oh, good. I can jump. So we're gonna go here.
Trust me.
Love it. I'm going to swing.
Let your
Beautiful
soul
job,
be
Kabbalah.
purged.
And now I would like you to. I think she'll hit him. Oh, hold on. Hold on. No, I need the AP to do this.
As honor or death.
Huh, oh yeah! Alright, doesn't matter, he's dead. Great. Oh, you can jump now. Okay, this is just to get you. I need to. Oh, I just need to move closer. Dang it. I'm not going to do that.
Failing.
She wouldn't have been able to jump again. Oh god, okay. Abelard, you're fine.
High momentum.
Not bad.
Indeed.
Choose him. Now hit him.
At your
And
beck and
kill
call,
him.
one fewer
Good job.
guard.
Oh, you sliced him in half. Excellent. Oh, you sliced his leg off. Beautiful job, Abelard. You know what? You're kind of far back now, aren't you? Tut.
I will do my duty.
Alright. Oh my god, Heinrichs, please, for the love of everything that is holy, get
The
away
Emperor is on our side.
from that building. Thank you. Love it. Can you now... Is the Magus still on fire? He is not. That's a shame. Can I see him? No. Okay, let's see if we run as far as you
For the
can.
throne's
Heinrichs.
glory.
Oh god, you're super dead. What does this do? Nope. Ooh.
I won't object to it.
Yeah, throw, oh my god. Heinrichs? Heinrichs? That was not where I wanted you to throw that, son. Well,
Let's see to it.
guess I'll do that in my turn. I did not want him to do that. Can I see?
Advancing.
Pretty sure I can probably see the Magus, right? Yeah, Magus. Alright, Magus. We're having a name that's very similar to Magos. Oh my god, Pascal.
We function.
I didn't realize you were so injured. Good job. Okay, I have 3 AP left. Let's do...
The
Nope,
order
can't
is
do that.
contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Shoot him. Oh, good job. It did a whole 2. Good. Why can't I do this on you? Did you just not are close enough?
Running binaric override.
You know, I'm very glad that my dodge is as high as it is. Yes! Infernus! Oh god, you guys are gonna die. No, get away from him! No! Oh my gosh, it's a big 46 damage though. That was great. I love that. Okay, who's Who's next? Cassia? Cassia, please.
I've read about this.
Oh, thank you. Excellent. Come up here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
They really are, aren't they? Alright, let's get them... Get him away from them. So that they can do an attack of opportunity. Yes, come on. Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity. Wait. Why didn't he move? What? What?
Me.
Is his shield preventing him from
Insist,
moving?
Lord Captain.
I don't like that.
Isn't
I don't like
this
that
a
at all.
job for
Here,
the
I'm gonna give them a
serfs?
boost. Make that go. I cannot. Sad. Kabbalah, here, you can go, however. All I want you to do is I want you to make yourself the not priority, please. And then let's go ahead and switch you over here. And I would like you to mark him
I shall not fail.
and then do this, please. Shoot
As
him!
honor ordained, I
Oh,
blade
good, a whole
whispers
two.
Your name.
Oh, I think the bubble's protecting him.
Unworthy will be destroyed.
Dude, you have one dude left. No, my boys! No, my Infernus boys, no! If any of those two were Einrich, I am gonna be so angry. Abelard, stop getting shot. It's we don't like it. Alright, how far can I get? Let's go there.
Through chaos I stride.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and...
I will triumph. I will not stoop to this.
There's... Okay, shh.
I need no guidance.
That's beautiful. That was almost a full... Maybe if I had done the... Oh well. Okay, I want to... I'm so sad that they... There's one Infernus worker alive! Oh my goodness. What a pro. Alright, let's
I
do
will
that.
triumph.
Go ahead and boost Heinrichs because he's achy. That gives him some temporary hit points. Let's do
Ruin
that.
beckons.
And you know what? Heinrichs, I would like to give you a full another turn.
Destiny. Reshaped.
Okay, come up here. Excellent. Can you please destroy him? Love it. I would then like to do that. Cool. Oh no, that will put him on fire. Okay, I can't see him, sadly. However, Cassie is in line of sight, so I'm gonna boost her. And do
I
that.
won't object to it.
Love it. Can I hit him with this? No, I still can't see him. Shucks. Can I? No, I still can't. Ah, I wish I could see him! Alright, fine. End my turn. I will then get you back in the fight. And end my turn. Kabbalah. First of all, switch back to your sword.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Alright, he's been buffed.
The
We're gonna
shadows
do that.
will see it done.
We're gonna do our free attack.
By the way,
Nice. We just have to be next to him and everything's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and
as a
blade
talent,
dance.
My blade whispers your name.
Oh, that was beautiful, Kabbalah. And then if you could just like jump
I
here.
shall not step.
Beautiful. Yes! Oh god. Oh no. No. No, I don't like. Nope. Nope. The old man before you resembles a human being, but the scaly, bony growths going from the bridge of his nose to the top of his bloated, hairless head is grotesque, or the grotesque cheekbones and the black claws on his meaty fingers leave no doubt that this creature is a genetic aberration. He utters in a creaking voice, black spittle spraying from his mouth. You have spilt the blood of the congregation. You have offended the purest of his chosen children. You heretic! The creature's last words elicit a nervous laughter from the nearby enforcers. The irony of this embodied perversion of the human form accusing you of heresy is not lost on them. The confessor whispers a quiet prayer. The Master-at-Arms is watching the old man's every move. Her lips twist in contempt. Alright, Master-at-Arms, report. Sourback's gaze remains trained on the mutant. You notice deep wounds on her chest and shoulder, but she shows no sign of acknowledging their existence. Strike forces have cleared the side sections of mutants. The freaks fought like madmen, but they could not match the skills of the Von Valencia's enforcers. Once victory was secured, our pursuit units made sure that none would escape. Our flamer squads are in the process of purging the crypt. All degenerates confirmed dead. Ooh, I can pardon her. Oh, sure. One moment. Oop, not that. Boop. There I am. There you go. Alright, so I could pardon the enforcers for their negligence. I could rectify the consequence. She has rectified the consequences of her blunder, but this does not mean I've forgotten about who's responsible for letting this taint spread on my ship. I mean, this is tough because, like, on one hand, a Gene Stealer cult infestation takes a while. And you know what? I'm gonna be nice. Jocasta Sourback, I pardon the enforcers for their negligence that led to the treason endangering the ship. You and your people have proven yourselves. She bows her head respectfully, and her expression relaxes. She responds with a weak smile. Thank you for restoring our honor, Lord Captain. I mean, I kind of put her through a lot, and I did overtake everything, and she's just gritted her teeth and grinned, so that's good. Einrich, I see that you found the hole through which the mutant scum wormed their way inside. We have. This discovery cost the guild 68 souls. It was crowded in those tunnels. They set monsters on us, but few things can scare someone who has seen a fire in the arsenal bay. Sourback casts a hostile look at the auto pistol in Einrich's belt, but says nothing. Well, that's because I pardoned them. Adalbert, how much of the crypt has been desecrated? The accursed spawn have disrespected the spirits of the dead, but thankfully, they did not have enough time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is most outrageous, Adalbert carefully presents you with a sapphire blue gemstone. They sought to despoil Lady Theodore's urn. Okay, so we burned her. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe I saw her, like, going into the pyre. And I just mistook it for her, like, being shot into space for some reason. Maybe it was in front of a large window where space was, and I assumed we lit her on fire and then shot her out like a Viking funeral. After her ladyship's cremation, her ashes were made into a magnificent relic. Magnificent? Yes, okay. For some reason, I felt like I was saying that wrong. An example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it. Abelard stares at the gem with a crestfallen expression. His lip twitches as if he's struggling against a new wave of grief, or else enraged at the thought of somebody so heinously violating Theodora's rest. He forces himself to look away without saying a word. Should I keep it with me? Can I keep it with me and then give it to Abelard? As like a gift? Be like, here, I know you really liked Theodora. Do you want this? Do all rogue traders have their remains turned into gemstones? No, not at all. Tradition demands that the Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship's systems that require the rogue trader's genetic imprint. Okay, that does make sense and explains why we burned her. Lady Theodora herself once voiced her desire to be turned into a stone. Okay, based off of the way that Abelard reacted, it kind of leads me to believe that he probably would want her to remain at rest. And going around with me feels like it's maybe violating Theodora's rest further. So I think I'm gonna return Lady Theodora to her urn. Mounted on a new ring? I don't know. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it. If such is your ladyship's wish, a deep symbolism in this duty. Alright, I've received Lady Theodora's immaculacy. The wearer's persuasion. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. The ashes of the other eminent dead, whose rest was disturbed, will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics and pray to the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity. Well then, let's see to the ringleader has to say. Oh, I have not killed him yet, apparently. You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of the uncaring stars. Your lungs shall become trees of the ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor. The old man calls curses after curse upon you with spiteful satisfaction. I'm gonna nudge one of his wounds with the toe of my boot. The old man doubles over, but it is not pain or fear, but burning hatred that contorts his face. Go on! Torture me, I'll endure it. My time may be up, but you all are doomed. I will gladly spit the word of truth in your face, and they will burn you like acid. In death I will ascend to the host of pure voices, and I will await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children. It was you I saw in that vision. Are you the leader of the spawn? The mutant erupts in wet, slurping laughter. Oh man, they really like to describe their laughter is really disgusting, like in really disgusting ways. Alright. I am the herder of the pure. The many-armed emperor has blessed my mind with the ability to behold him, and I guided his children until you came and slaughtered us, heretic. Their loathsome tribe has spawned a sorcerer, Sourback's grimaces in disgust. No doubt to help them brainwash more victims and swell the cult's ranks. Psychic abilities, human-like appearance, high status within the cult. I believe we are looking at a so-called magus, a physically gifted gene-stealer cultist. The cult's elite. A magus's specialty is recruitment and subjugation. Well, what are you? Are you a mutant or Xeno? His face becomes a gloating grimace. We are the pure. We are the congregation. Children of the many-armed emperor, the genetic perfection of existence. You will never understand. You are an inferior flesh. Your genes are woven from feebleness and misery. We are the new curve of the spiral. We are one, and thus we are strong. Pascal's visor flashes scarlet, growing brighter with every word. This statement is false. Only the true flesh is perfect. You are a scrap of ignorant meat, and this vaunted genetic perfection, which you are not, will be ground into nothing by the cogs of the Omnissiah. The old man shrinks and hisses as his face is bathed in a red light of the visor, itself framed by the shadows of writhing mechadendrites. And so who is the many-armed emperor? The true God who comes through the void to us. His devout children, the universe is an abyss of horrors, and only he can save us. But not you, vile heretics. You are all doomed. And why did you make your lair here in the crypt? None wander in here. We are free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of the dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act. That is why I ordered the pier to sunder the walls of your bone vaults, and make this place a sanctuary for the congregation. He sneers. Demolitions test. You glance at the gaping hole in the adamantine bulkhead. It is almost unbelievable that the mutants were able to make a hole like that. They would have required truly powerful industrial equipment, and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. Now I see why so many inspectors in the adjacent compartments have had accidents. Are there more of you freaks on board? Where did you even come from? 40 years ago, the profaner Theodora, the false sovereign, stopped at a trade outpost, Heronach Rim, to replenish her crew. The outpost had long served as a bastion of the pier. My brethren and I were chosen to embark on her ship and prepare it for the coming of the many-armed emperor. This uprising against your godless domain has been many years in the making. Heronach's Rim? That cesspool of abominations must be burned. Who knows how many ships have been infected over the decades. I've had enough. Hang this carrion. The man's face is twisted in rage and his milky eyes bulge as he hisses. The many-armed emperor cometh. The true God shall avenge us, and when he does, I will laugh. His string of doomsaying is silenced by a kick from the master-at-arms. Oh, we're burning him. No, the Infernus workers. Alright, well, with that, we leveled up, which is cool. Let's talk to the Confessor. Genetic aberrations has sullied this temple's memory. I will conduct a vigil in the crypt to ensure that all corruption is expelled and the Emperor's light shines in his halls once more. Oh, look at the statue of Theodora! Theodora's statue towers over the broken urn. Her gaze is confident and bold, and she is compelling, as if she is challenging those who have dared disturb the Rogue Trader's rest. Bio dagger. That's cool. And a blood burner. Ooh, both do toxic. Nice. Let's take a look at those later. The hole in the wall seems to grin with broken teeth as if mocking the dynasty's ancestors. It would be impossible to make a hole like this without industrial tools. Very true. Let's go ahead and collect everything.
The world will bow.
Just as he ordained.
Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and grab the loot over here. We'll check and make sure there's nothing else we can say to Joe Costa. Another Weber. The Flamer's squadron has already been assigned to the side sections. Soon the Defiler's bodies will be nothing but ash. Alright, cool. Good. Let me loot them first, though, okay?
Powers unseen
Fire.
uncover my path.
Magus. There's goods there, though. Oh, dynamite. Oh, I'm sorry. Physiline? Defilers dump the remains of the floor, then connect with the water pump. Ah. Rude. So very rude. They are frame broiled, aren't they? Well, we did. We cleansed everybody with fire. I mean, now we're cleansing everything even more with fire. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of Webbers to put into storage, aren't we? I wonder if we're gonna end up dealing with more of these guys? Because we never ended up having the big boys show up. We just kicked ass too hard. Too quickly. Okay, I think that's everybody. Let's go and check our map. Okay, so Jocasta has nothing to say. Adalbert says has nothing to say, and it looks like we've collected everything. So let's go ahead and exit the crypt. Yeah, this has been turned into a container. How rude of them. Okay. Go back to the Void Ship Bridge. Now, I'm not sure if we are now, like, concluded with the DLC. I doubt it as well. Because that felt, honestly, kind of easy. I'm not gonna lie. And that terrifies me. Why is there so much blood here? Abelard, why is there so much blood here?
Lord Captain.
I don't like that I can just dismiss him. Can I ask no one? Heinrichs, do you know why there's so much blood here?
You have my complete attention.
Okay, apparently we're just not cleaning my hall up anymore. Well, fine, we're gonna go take a bath, because we were down in the crypt and it was gross. I really doubt, as a rogue trader, that's actually what my, like, undergarments would look like. Just saying. We killed a couple Gene Stealers. Alright. You know what? It is finally time to bring Argenta. I want to know what they do in their spare... What Sisters of Battle do in their spare time. Angela, are you conditioning your body with water treatment? How commendable. Allow me to share some water exercises I learned at the Scala Prognium. Argenta does not wait for a reply, but immediately launches into a series of detailed instructions. Perfect! I mean, I have apparently 0 willpower against her, so perfect! Argenta briskly explains how to stretch your muscles correctly, to make you repeat each exercise multiple times as she teaches you the best way to do the bends and squats. Her eyes are alight with righteous fire, and her voice rings out with conviction. She shows you the same dedication to completing each exercise as she does to destroying heretics. Oh, my athletics test sucks, though. The sister is tireless, but you do not have her stamina. Your burning muscles beg for mercy, and your legs cramp as you gasp for air. This is not exercise. This is torture. Argenta wipes the sweat from her brow with an air of satisfaction. Good work, Angela. A healthy body is like a finely tuned bolter, a worthy instrument of his will. I will take my leave now. Rest and recover your strength. All right, good. She made me exercise in my bath. After that, I need to close my eyes and enjoy the water. All right, there we go. Finish my ablutions. You know, I'm realizing something as I've brought over half of my retinue to my bath at this point. They all just want to lecture me. Kabbalah tried to drown me. Argenta's making me work my butt off with exercise. The only one who, like, honestly, the two people so far who have, like, been the best to bring to the bath are Cassia, because she will paint a portrait for you, and inviting your, like, worker guys in there because you can get a little sculpture of the Emperor made out of soap from them. And those are, like, the two, like, best outcomes. I've also failed a bunch of outcomes with some of the other guys because I have very low willpower. Alright, so we are currently at Footfall. Oh my gosh, there's so many markers out here. Well, we need to head out. I don't want to go... I only have 3, so we're gonna go here. It's safe, so let's just go. Kabbalah's voice pulls you from going through a stack of reports. Dom and Angela, I wish to see you. Meet me in the Sacred Crypt, where we destroyed the minions of heresy. It is important. Of course, I'll be there shortly. I will be awaiting, Dom and Angela. Alright. No, nope. Definitely not done. Let's just pop into here, and we will go back to the crypts. Because I imagine Kabbalah's gonna be like, so I took a look around, and they're not gone. We have problems. We should deal with this. I think that's my throne, so it's this way. Boop, 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 boop. They make me walk a very far distance to go to other portions of my ship, which I suppose should not be unexpected as I have a very large ship. Alright, the crypt, let's go. Oh, before I go in there, I do want to do one thing. Oh, okay, never mind, we're just straight into it. Kabbalah bows her head in a short greeting. Her eyes practically glow with anticipation. Within these walls, under the spectral watch of the dead, in the land that our deeds have cleansed of pestilence, I wish to take you on a journey, a ritual of finding light. Oh god. I hope I have the willpower for this. She slowly brings a hand to your face and touches the corner of your eyes. Sight is your ally and your foe, for it exists only in perceived deeds and be... For it exists only to perceive deeds and be oblivious to intentions. I will teach you to see without eyes, Dom and Angela, as I was taught once. Will you permit me to sew your eyes shut and guide you through the ritual, along a thread unseen? I mean, her eyes aren't sewn shut, so obviously it's not gonna be forever, but I'm gonna ask this anyways. No, Dom and Angela. My stitches will be precise and my hand careful. Once you have passed the ritual, I will unseal your eyes and no harm will have come to you. Why should I go on this journey? She pauses before answering. She moves her hand down, cautiously touching your chest. There is much between us that I have yet to understand. Decks and bulkheads separate us, but greater still is the spiritual distance. You have entered my labyrinth, and I have been to your world. But there is still so much more that we must learn about each other. I am inviting you to walk my path so that you may see into me, and I into you. I'm ready. The gloom in the crypt. In the gloom of the crypt, the needle in Kabbalah's hand could be mistaken for a flash of one of her blades. Close your eyes, Dom and Angela, and humble your breathing in a silent prayer to the Undying One. This would be horrifying in real life. I would not want to, like, actually have a needle anywhere near my eyeballs, preferably. Oh shit, okay. Check this out. So she's sewn my eyes shut, and now I have, like, this red, like, right? Okay. Your eyelids hurt after having been punctured and stitched together with thread. The sensation muddles your thoughts and evokes an eerie dread from the depths of your heart. You are blind. Not a single ray of light can creep into your world, and your only awareness about your immediate surrounding is based on subtle noises. Through the veil of pain, you hear Kabbalah's quiet voice. We accept his blessings with a single purpose, to serve him in our unity, stronger than any chains. Come to me, Dom and Angela. The sound of my voice will show you the way if you can unfetter your heart. Alright, immerse yourself in the pain of your past and trust Kabbalah to guide you. Okay, I do have a fairly good because she wants me to focus on her voice. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on Kabbalah's voice. You push yourself out of the depths of pain, submitting completely to Kabbalah's voice. A moment later, it starts to become louder and clear. The disturbing pain does not disappear, but now you know where to go, and you follow your guide. Woohoo! Suddenly, Kabbalah's voice seems to multiply, as if every word were being spoken by several copies of her in unison. Along the threads that have formed the web, along the rays of the star whose heart turns ice into flame, along the tracks we have left for one another, we shall come together in unity that will become our revelation, in death which grants true sight, in death for which all are fated. Your knees buckle, and the anxiety that has been with you since the beginning of the ritual now clamps around your throat like a collar of steel. You were calling me to wear, athletics, push through the feeling of suffocation, willpower. I think we're gonna do athletics. I think we have a better chance of doing that. Oh no! You're powerless before the smothering fear. The anxiety swallows you whole like a wave and you are pulled under. You can no longer hear Kabbalah's voice for a few seconds. All who rest in these halls do so as a reward for the deeds they perform in his name. May the end of our journey be glorious as that of all who came before us. Kabbalah trails off. Eventually she adds, softly and quietly, "Take my hand. Thus shall we walk into the halls we are destined for." I'm going to take Kabbalah's hand and I'm going to tell her I trust her. I take a step. And through your eyes, and though your eyes are still blind and your body trembles, you feel warmth, her warmth. Despite everything, you have walked the road of darkness and reached the one who has been guiding you with her voice. You feel her breath on your neck and hear her words in your ears. We've gone deeper. We're closer now, closer than ever before. The gloom begins to part as the razor-sharp blade cuts the stitches on your eyelids one by one. You feel gentle touches. Your wounds sting a little, and at last you can see once more. The dim light of the crypts blinds you so badly that Kabbalah appears as a faceless dark silhouette before you. And once again, you have witnessed my truth, Dom and Angela. Kabbalah does not look at you. Her gaze seems to be directed inward, or perhaps nowhere at all. Light has been found. We have passed another circle in our way to the truth at the heart of our bond. Well, definitely not saying number 4. I definitely would go through that. Let's see. I'm gonna tell her you were different now, more feeling. We wear masks on our faces, not our souls. The corner of her mouth twitches. I may be a spinner of death, but I'm still human inside, as are you. I'm gonna thank her for the ritual. Do I think that'll end it? It was a difficult experience, but we did it together. I mean, it kind of... You know what? I'm gonna say that. It was a difficult experience, but we did it together. She looks at you with an elusive smile. Yes, we did. That is how the ritual of finding light is performed, not alone, but together, by those who are bound by his light, in his name. You must return from the Death's Hall out into the world, and please, Kabbalah presses her hand to your chest. All that the ritual has revealed to you, keep it in your heart. It is your treasure alone. Cool. So I don't think that was necessarily tied. I mean, I guess it's technically tied to the DLC because Kabbalah comes from the DLC, but I feel like that's just tied to, like, her, companion quest. Thank you, thank you. Absolutely. All right. Let's Let's go back to the Cronus Expanse map, because we ended up here.
Do you mind if I go do some dishes?
Oh, not at all.
Thank you.
Oh, have this opened? Were we able to go here before? Oh, we should also, one thing I want to do, a couple maintenance things. Cool. Colony reward, we got that. Love it. Let's see what we got next. I was wondering if we had finished some of these. Dirty bureaucracy. Contract available. Unquenched greed. Ooh, do I want profit factor with the... holy, like with the church, or do I want it with the Fellowship of the Void, which is the pirates? Selling forgiveness of the Ecclesia. Do this. Oh, I do. Oh, I see. Rogue Trader has been contacted by the high-ranking administratum official who previously helped with reclaiming a relic of the Saint Cognitus for House Torta. He enjoyed the generous bribes and would like some more. In exchange for the riches requested, he promises that an error will creep into the administratum's calculations so that all provisions from the agri-world of the Mycorus Alpha will be shipped to Dragonis instead of the Navy orbital fortress of Dragonis 2. What does this give me? This just gives me profit factor here, 2000 RP. And this unlocks this particular quest. So the requisitioning of religious tithes from other worlds in the guise of the ecclesiarchy gives the opportunity to keep a portion of the proceeds. I see. So both of these things, interestingly enough, CC was back for a little bit, but he is gone to do a couple of chores because he is delightful and I love him for it. And I know that we all appreciate him, but he's doing some other stuff. We are getting closer, aren't we? It's true. Hey, and even though I failed in portion of it, I feel still like, I said that badly. I still feel like I was able to do some things. Like I feel like I actually was able to do stuff, which is great. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do the dirty bureaucracy. I don't really see... Okay, actually, let's check something real quick. I would like to look at... Where do I see... Oh, I need to talk to Janris in order to see. I want to see what where my reputation is at with everybody, because if I'm really close and like the 2000 reputation with the Jerusian would like get me up to a certain point where I could then get more stuff the next time I stop by there, or even just getting it from him. I think that would be good. So where are they at? Okay, I need 10,000, so it's really not gonna benefit me a huge amount. Whereas the Fellowship of the Void, they both are really low, so it doesn't really matter. Interesting. Let's go back into colonies. I'm gonna do this because it's available. and I think it's fun. Janice. Hi, Factorum Juris. Alright, your ladyship. There are alarming reports coming from Janice. A number of strange mutations have been spotted among the population in remote agri-complexes. Aside from the obvious disfigurements and the subsequent estrangement, these mutants, called wretches by the rest of the colonists, are coming together to practice a primitive form of religion involving ritual worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning. The Janus nobility humbly await your decision. You will gain Heart of the Nameless. Let them atone for their flaws with labor. Efficiency will go up, but security will go down. I will suffer no mutant to live. Hunt them down to the last man. Plus security, but down efficiency. What does this get me? This gives complacency. What is complacency? Okay, well, let's find out first what we know about them. Their mutations cause the loss of skin pigment and the shedding of hair. Some have started developing translucent third eyelid, similar to that of reptiles. Others have succumbed to progressive atrophy of the larynx, causing the loss of human speech. At the same time, their tendons become denser and more elastic, providing increased endurance and load resistance. The wretches are commonly ostracized due to their grotesque appearance. They have been too many cases of mob justice. There haven't been too many cases of mob justice yet, but they will become commonplace after the mutations' deformities become more obvious. The wretches tend to form groups with similarly afflicted people. Their average level of intelligence is low. They all belong to the labor caste and communicate amongst themselves using a primitive vernacular of their own invention. As for their barbaric religion, they are deifying both the soil and Janus itself. To them, working the agri-complexes is a form of worship, which has had a positive impact on productivity. And what do my advisors have to say? I saw your agent's picked recordings. The signs these Monkey leave behind, they're idols, and I cannot deny a connection, though a pathetic and extremely abstract one, to the symbols of my people. Their guttural prayers echo the sounds of the children of the Assyrian speech. The probability of them having come into such close contact with our civilization is non-existent, yet they are still somehow connected. Protect these people, resettle them to distant abodes, where they will not be harmed for their peculiarities, and keep watch. Someday, maybe the truth will be revealed. The blessed sanction of the Imperium does not grace these mutants, nor does it declare their existence anathema. Should we sentence them without further study? There are mutants whose existence is fully sanctioned, such as ogrins, ratlings, pariah, peligrees, felinids, and troths. I know the felinids are the cat people, and the troths, I don't know what the troths are, and I don't know what the peligers are. The peligers? I know the pariahs, I know the ratlings, and I know the ogrins. Our library had many treaties on the Gene Tour's craft, and I could impart some of that knowledge to your servants. Purely theoretical, of course. This mutation has not been properly studied and is missing from the catalog. I am not registering a basis for delaying the commensurate of immediate gene purification. I recommend launching a thorough investigation into the gene makeup, or the genetic makeup of this forbidden strain. You know what? I like this. I like this one because it doesn't have any. I don't know what the heart of the nameless means. I think we're just gonna resettle them. Like, let's study them. Let's not necessarily. Well, they want to work though, right? Ah, they're aquatically adapted ones. Okay. Interesting. What about the what was it called? The troughs. Are they some sort of like, based on the fact that they're called troughs, and troughs are often used to feed like domesticated like herd animals, like are they like bulls or something? Perhaps? Okay, let's go ahead. I think I'm just gonna resettle them. I don't really want to go into negative security. Will I go into negative security? They're beastmen? Sick. I'm gonna do this. I feel like going into negative security when I have 0, and I'm really afraid that I will actually be able to go into the negative is going to be a problem, so we're going to do this. I feel these Monkey have been touched by something wondrous. Also, I kind of like the idea of figuring out what's going on with the early. Mutants were resettled to a distant agri-complex where their unorthodox appearance will not put them in danger of being massacred by serfs. The mutants were put under surveillance. One of the watchmen spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xeno origin. It is unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object they worshipped. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got a nice, cool Drukhari weapon. That's sick. And then we got some more provisions. Nice. Alright. Now we have some... Okay, we have like one option, so I guess this is what we're doing. The legend has it that House Winterscale holds the secret of gas factoriums. Workshops in which tons of organic raw material pass through fermentation vats, hot rollers, and pressure exhausted to yield valuable chemicals. This sacred technology could enable Janus to produce enormous volumes of promethium. However, only the most skillful and highest paid smugglers will be able to be up to the task of stealing this treasure. Alright, we get chemicals and promethium. We have enough provisions, and we have enough profit factor. Let's do it. Alright. Oh, can I have another thing going? Okay, I guess not. I just have an open area. Well, that's fine. Let's see, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Alright, we have been going for about 2 hours, and since we have actually had a really cool big fight where we got to fight some Gene Stealers and a Magus, and we got to grow closer and enforce our bond with Kabbalah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for the evening, because I would like to hang out with Chaos Cultists a little bit more and take care of some.
I thought you were gonna stream for 3 hours.
Do you think? Are you back up here? Are you gonna hang out a little bit longer? Because I was wanting to hang out with you as well as
Whatever
being.
you'd like, I'll sit here.
Okay. Only if you want to, but let's go for a little longer then. We can go for a bit longer, and let's go ahead and I want to go to one of those new areas that we've opened up over here. We're gonna head towards Janus, but then I want to start going this direction. This has 2. Okay, they're over there. Interesting. How much would it be? I still only have 3. Can you, I have a question really fast because I don't quite remember exactly how the Navigator Insight works. Is this functioning, like, when does Navigator Insight replenish, if at all?
When you do a new scan.
When I do a new scan. Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining that because I wasn't 100% sure.
So take the paths that are available.
Yes, and then go to a place where can do a new scan. Okay, let's go. We're gonna travel up here towards Janus, and then I want to go up here. I want to know what this is. Why is it in a like covering? Lord Captain, the Leximechanicus assigned to the Astropathic Chapel are reporting a significant drop in our communications potential. This may be a consequence of the telepathic ritual in which your ladyship deigned to participate. The enforcers report that the choir master asked for an audience with the Lord Captain and has since locked himself in the chapel, refusing to let anyone in. As brazen as the audience request may seem, I cannot shake the feeling that it is a cry for help. Okay. The Master-at-Arms reports a disturbance in the Foundry Bay. A certain Nemesite, an avenging figure beloved... Oh, no. My heroic figure for the lower decks... Alright, a certain Nemesite, an avenging figure beloved by the lower deck rabbles, shot the commandant during a routine medical supply delivery and called one of the vessel's serfs to fight for a better life. The rabble immediately plundered the medical storehouse and proceeded to smash other supply stations, slaughtering officers as they went. Nemesite has escaped, and the situation on the deck is increasingly spinning out of control. The Master-at-Arms asks permission to employ the harshest possible treatment, not simply to restore order, but to avenge the dead commandant and as well as the fallen enforcers. Okay, let's find out first about the details of this murder. Nemesite's reason for the attack had to do with the widow of a respected foreman. She had delayed the queue by begging to be given medicine for her afflicted children, which the commandant refused because her request exceeded the expenditure quota. The widow persisted and was given 10 lashes on the spot. That was when Nemesite fired a fatal shot that set off a mutiny in the compartment. The Master-at-Arms reports that this is the 4th Nemesite to operate on the lower decks over the past few years. The previous 3 were captured by enforcers and each openly identified themselves as Nemesite. The public executions evidently have no effect. People continue to rally around their hero as soon as one emerges and always believe in the invulnerability of their champion. The Seneschal points out that all Nemesites act in the same fashion. Whenever the rabble is feeling oppressed, they step forward, serving as the spark that ignites the fire of sedition. They target the officers most hated by the workers for their strictness and adherence to order, with every murder bringing cheers from the commoners. The Voxmaster shares the rumors about Nemesite that abound on the lower decks. Some say he arises from the blood of oppressed laborers, some that he is the vessel's spirit of justice, others still believe he is an immortal hero. Such venerations make it very difficult to capture the riffraff's champion. In light of the discovery of the Genestealer cult cell on the ship, Heinrich van Kalox recommends paying special attention to the Nemesite story. The interrogator suspects that an escaped mutant is behind the incitement to revolt. It is too similar to one of the tactics employed by these enemies of humanity. Ooh. Okay, let's first request information about the Foundry Bay. It is a place of unbearable heat and poisoned air, where scrap metal is melted down into plates that are later used to repair and refit the hull. There are no critical facilities here, and the bay is fairly easy to isolate. This opens up opportunities for quelling unrest with no casualties among the enforcers. Okay, I don't want to shut down life support and like... I mean, I could just leave it in the Master-at-Arms' hands, I suppose. I could comfort everybody. I mean, Nemesite we know is a persistent character, and I really don't foresee it being an issue. And it's not like we don't have... I think we have medicine. Doesn't tell me what I'm losing if I click. I kind of want to do one of the two, either dogmatic or iconoclast, just so I can get the points towards them. Man, in these situations, I seriously wish I could just pop in and be like, what is my iconoclast at? I could also just wipe my hands of responsibility and let the Master at Arms deal with it. She might like that, actually. What did everybody say? I mean, Heinrich thinks that I should crush them. He just is... Abelard's just telling me that, like, they like this dude and he always comes back. I don't want, like... Are the Infernites there? Because I really don't want them to be messed with. Fuck it. Iconoclast. The unrest has subsided. While the serfs praise the rogue trader's generosity, the enforcers gloomily predict that the rabble will simply shed blood even more quickly and willingly the next time they find themselves lacking for something. Well, if they do, then we'll stomp them. The warp jump went surprisingly smooth. None of the deck officers on duty report any incidences. However, a strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when she returned to her quarters. The bed was unmade, and the impressions of a head was still visible on the pillow. There were no other signs of intrusions. The guards swore under oath that nobody entered the Lord Captain's quarters. The Immaterium releases us from its grip this time. Did I have a demonette or something? Like, go to my bed? What the hell? Okay, I don't want to go there because we don't have a lot of safety. And we've never been here, so let's go to this system. When the Lord Captain arrives on the bridge during the warp jump, she found the on-duty officers in a state of utter confusion. They claimed they had been receiving orders from the bridge for several minutes, orders authorized by the rogue trader, but the Lord Captain had been absent. Curiously, the orders had been signed by the late Theodora von Valentius. Oh my god, Theodora, could you please have your spirit just chill out and stop messing with me? After a thorough investigation, the tech priests attribute the strange incidences to the whims of the machine spirits. The ship has left the hostile Immaterium and returned to real space. Oh, okay. Let's visit the system. Ooh, there are a number of planets here. I think I have at least 5 extracting, or 4. Okay, I have 4. Ooh. Well, let's get this. An archaeotech mechanism fragment. The surviving piece of an archaeotech mechanism of unknown purpose discovered among the wreckage of an ancient Imperial vessel on one of the planets of Silence of Surgit. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put one here because I don't think we've been collecting that at all yet. Nope, but now we are. Love it. Okay, so we have 3 left. We will probably want to see if we can stock up soon, if possible. Don't know how easy that's going to be. Alright, there's nothing here. Wonderful. Well, at least it's data for Octocon 22. I'm sure he'll be very pleased. Do you notice how every time I click on a planet, I like loop around it and then come to like sit on top of it in a weird way? Is this just an asteroid? Oh, there's plasteel here. I'm not gonna bother getting plasteel. We have plenty right now, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm getting 12 because I have multiple worlds that I'm mining it from. So I don't think we need more at the moment. Ooh, I will, however, extract some promethium. I do like that idea. Excellent. All right, so that's the 4 planets here. Let's go ahead and exit. Now we should actually have a refresh to chart new routes. Will we connect? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we connected to this one. but not these two, which means we probably have to go there. I'm gonna go here first because we haven't been to this one. Lord Captain, an urgent report from the vessel's shrine. A group of unknown assailants has invaded his temple and plundered the incorruptible relics of your ancestors, slaughtering devout worshippers as they went. The High Factorum is among the casual... Oh, God. Had Master Monteg and Mistress Sourback not arrived in time, fortunately, Master Danrock survived and remains conscious, albeit in great pain. He implores your ladyship to come to the temple and hear his confession. Okay. And so it comes to pass. Kabbalah's somber voice fills the broadcast. I performed a reading of his tarot after the morning watch siren, but the visions sent by the Undying One were too indistinct. I saw rivers of blood flowing towards the bones of the dead, and a blurred figure laughing, treading upon the ashes of the fallen. It is now clear the Undying One desires me to follow the figure's tracks. Thus, my hunt begins. Oh shit, okay. I've been liking this team. You know what? No, Heinrichs is valuable because I feel like the Xeno lore is really good to have. I'm gonna stick with my team. It's my team. Oh boy. Okay. Well, before we fully begin, let's just do it quick. Thanks, Pascal. That was a noise. Okay, we got 2 ranks to go. Let's go ahead and up his intelligence because a lot of his stuff is based on that. And we should probably up that. Let's then also... Pascal gains 21% to dodge reduction and parry reduction with melee weapons. If enemy dodges and parries his attacks, the bonus is doubled for the next melee. Ooh, okay. While Pascal is under the effect of the Machine Spirit Communion, his melee attack deals additional 60% damage. Oh, I do like that. Let's do that if we don't... Yes. And then finally... Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, they gain 3% armor penetration until the end of the combat stacks. Pierce the armor. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, the target's armor is reduced by -7 plus the target's difficulty tier percentage. Where do I, when I look over an enemy, where does it tell me their difficulty tier? Do you remember off the top of your head? Because I know you've been playing recently. No? Okay. I will double check that the next time I'm in combat. I'm gonna do that though. That does sound good. Alright, so for her, we're gonna go ahead and up her perception because we can't up her willpower anymore. And then let's just check what we got over here. Can I do the multi... No, I cannot. Okay. Nothing recommended. Enemies affected by the Navigator's power suffer a stacking -10 penalty of the next resistance test from the Navigator's powers. The penalty is lost after such a test is made. Stable routes. Whenever the Navigator uses a Navigator power, the Veil of Degradation is reduced by 1. This hasn't been a huge problem, honestly. Whenever the Navigator uses Navigator power that has not been used as combat, the Navigator gains 2 perception until the end of combat. What does perception do in combat? Ah, dodge. Okay. That makes sense. The Navigator deals +1 additional damage for every 5 bonus characteristics of the Navigator's current equipped staff. I don't know how many bonus characteristics I actually have right now. I think... Enemy moved by the Navigator's power suffer 4 damage. I think I'm going to go with this because I'm going to have her end up moving people a lot. And I think that's going to be valuable. And then on top of that... Maybe... You know, upping her perception and dodge probably isn't the worst thing. So let's do that. Alright, Heinrichs. We're going to up your... I think we're gonna... You've been mostly casting, which is probably more of this, isn't it? I'm gonna put it in intelligence for him. And then here... Oh. Interesting. Just an automatic plus 5% bonus increase at the start of every combat round except for the first. That seems pretty decent. Ooh. He is directly next to people a lot. Dang, these are all decent. I'm gonna do this. Already have that. And then you know what? I'm gonna do Destined after that because I do like the idea of his armor increasing. He's been getting hit a fair amount, so I'm worried about him. All right, Abelard, let's get you up. This will be easy. We will go ahead and up your weapon skill. Yes, your weapon skill, and then we will... What do I want to do for you? Do I want to make you nimble? Bonus to dodge. I could start putting you in power armor. Could put you in power armor. All allies affected by brace for impact gain a +3 to cover penetration. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna do that. That sounds pretty good. And then, let's see. All enemies under CSL radius around the vanguard suffer a -8 penalty to dodge. It's all attacks except the vanguards. If any of the enemies consider the vanguard the priority target, those enemies... Oh, wait. I want to see... Allies affected by the vanguard's abilities gain +5 armor for 1 round. Does not stack. Oh. I'm going to make him so that critical hits don't hurt him as much. That sounds great. My little death dancer. Let's see. I am going to... Oh wow, your strength sucks. Go ahead and up your weapon skill. I haven't upped her perception, I think, once. Her agility is as high as I can get it. I'm gonna do that. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus, the Voidborn character can instead use intelligence bonus if it is higher. Additionally, Voidborn characters can... Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. I don't feel like I've had her using things that use fellowship very often. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there is a 10% chance of doubling the damage. I do like that. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants the ally the ability to reroll any failed attacks, dodge, parry, characteristics, or skill tests with a 20% chance of success for 1 round. Does she have non-damaging abilities? Really? Not that many. While the Voidbane character has more than 50% wounds, all chances of all creatures, including enemies, and its 3-cell radius are increased by 10%. Oh. I am going to do that. She gets hit more than anybody else. I think that's actually pretty valuable to potentially do. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy with a single target attack, the attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10% till the end of the assassin's turn. Does not stack. Only until the end of the assassin's turn. Each use of aim for the opening on the same target reduces the... Ooh. I do tend to aim for the opening sometimes on the same target multiple times because if they're big. So that could be good. The assassin gains plus lethality percentage, chance to deal 5% of the target's max wounds or damage when hitting an opening. Ooh, I do. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, I think. And then finally, little old me. My ballistic skill will go up. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and... The noble and the servant are adjacent to each other at the start of the noble's turn. They both gain temporary wounds equal to the servant's toughness bonus or the noble's fellowship bonus. Ooh. Oh. I do like that. And that would be really good because I do tend to have Abelard near me sometimes. If I intentionally start him next to me and do that, then that could give him a bunch of temporary wounds, which would also stack with his abilities that benefit from having more and more temporary wounds. I like that. We're going to do that. All right. All allies have a 20% dodge against attacks made by allies. Deal 20% less damage to allies and deal 50% less additional damage with critical hits against allies. I mean, that is... I do accidentally shoot myself a lot. Whenever an ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, the allies also... Ooh. Oh, I like that. Using medikits on an ally under the effects of the Master Tactician's archetype ability heals a target for additional wounds equal to the Master Tactician... Ooh. Okay, note to self. I need to start making myself be able to heal people. Using medkits on an ally under the effects of the Master Tactician's archetype abilities. Archetype abilities. So, like... Question for you that because I don't quite understand this. So there's a thing that I can choose that's called Salvation. And it says, using medkits on an ally under the effects of the Master Tactician's archetype ability heals that target for additional wounds. Mm-hmm. So, does that mean I would be needing to use the medkit specifically? Or is it anybody who uses a medkit as long as the ally who is having it used on them is under one of my abilities?
Cursor over it.
Of course. So it's this one.
Yeah, so anyone that you have used one of your Master Tactician abilities on, if you use a med kit on them, then they would get healed for even more.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to use the med kit specific.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I do have to.
Yes,
okay.
you do.
Okay, so then I would want to be putting myself into Medicaid if I wanted to take this.
Which you don't have the talent for right now.
I don't, but I'm not opposed necessarily. I mean, I have plenty of...
You're also nowhere near the enemy, the tanks. You're a backline warrior.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I am a backline warrior. Maybe that's not the best thing.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to give advice.
No, I love the advice. Strong Point also grants half the amount of temporary wounds to allies. And I think I have Strong Point, right? I think I like that. Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna go with that actually. So let's do that. And we're done. This is a problem. Alright, well let's talk to Jocasta first. Traitorous vermin, I will get you wherever you are. The Master at Arms is barking orders. Confessor Adalbert is murmuring a prayer. The Infernus Master is circling the chapel with a keen eye as if waiting for a threat. Kabbalah quickly sweeps her gaze over the destruction before focusing on the bloody footprints that stretch from the ruins to the reliquary. The High Factorum's velvet cloak is streaked with blood, and Janrus himself is deathly pale. A Medicae officer is working on the black gunshot wound in his chest, and Janrus grunts faintly with every touch. He focuses his eyes on you with tremendous effort. Forgive me for not greeting you, your ladyship. With a bow, I must tell you, Nemesis has stolen the great relic. Again, Nemesis? Alright. This old wives' tale is blessed with amazing corporeality. Whoever the bastard in the red scarf was, he went by that name and spoke very impertinently of your ladyship. He dared to mock your generosity and sneeringly thanked you for the supplies you used to pacify the serfs of the Foundry Bay. Scoundrel boasted that his fighters have made good use of the gifts. Just another arrogant rebel wrapping himself in a crimson rag and wreaking havoc for the adoration of the commoners. Not this time. No one has ever dared to raid the upper decks before. Never in the ship's history has the fury of the rabble been so blind and fierce. What happened? Serfs in red scarves burst into the chapel and started shooting. Their leader made for the relic, the remains of the honorable rogue traders, brought here from the mutant-sullied crypt. And then I realized that the sacred ashes of your ancestors were about to fall into the filthy hands of a heretic, one intent on desecrating the glorious dynasty. No, that could not be allowed to happen. I blocked his path. Janrus briefly closed his eyes, gathering his strength. The bastard allowed himself a few vile insults against me, which I am obliged to omit, but I did not give into the provocation. He was hoping to buy himself some time. Then this so-called Nemesis started reveling in the customs of the ship, berating its officers and enforcers before insulting the very name of your ladyship yourself. I threw my glove in his face and demanded a duel, but the honorless villain just shot me. He laughed at me, the depraved creature. He winced either from a new burst of pain or from the memory of humiliation he so recently endured. And then he committed sacrilege by stealing the relic and shattering the sarcophagus. Forgive me, your ladyship. I have failed to preserve the sacred ashes of your ancestor. Alright, let's inspect the altar. The reliquary has been brutally smashed, and the bed of which the sacred ashes of the past rogue traders and their servants once rested is now empty. How exactly did he insult me? I beg your forgiveness, your ladyship. I dare not repeat the slander. I could insist. I insist. What did he say about me? He called you a ghoul who sits on the throne of bones, feasting on the raw flesh of her servants. Forgive me, your ladyship. Merely repeating these foul words is making me ill. Bleh. Why did you wish to see me so urgently? I had to apologize to you. I had to repent. He grimaces bitterly. For many years, I did my best to serve the dynasty, but at the most crucial hour, I failed. Shame scorches my pathetic, cowardly heart. Your ladyship, I had to tell you how deeply remorseful I am. I have not forgot your courage. Proud to serve the dynasty. Jairus' thoughts are becoming muddled. The papers, your ladyship. Have the clerk double-check the freight bills. I did not have time to get the seals. My will is left in the left-hand drawer. How badly is the High Factorum wounded? He's losing a lot of blood. The Medicae officer casts a worried look at you. I advise you to hurry. Master Danrock should be on the Churgeon's table as soon as possible. I'm holding on, your ladyship. Worry not. What matters now is that you recover the relic. The Factorum groans, and the Medicae officer pulls the blood-soaked bandages aside and shakes his head dolefully. Some miracle preserved Master Danrock's life long enough that he might address you. His fate now rests in the hands of the Emperor. May he show mercy on this selfless man. And Einrich, did you see the attack? I did not. I was on my way to offer a prayer when I heard gunfire and ran as fast as I could. When I got here, I saw Master Danrock, and I think the next thing I did was just to press his wounds and spout curses. Einrich looked at his bloodied hand in confusion. So much for being a heroic repairman. I wasn't much use, was I? Damn you, Joe Costa! How did the renegades manage to sneak all the way up to the upper decks? She mutters through clenched teeth. They had help. We had discovered the hidden corpses of several chapel attendants. The traders took their clothes and led Nemesis and his accomplices straight past the patrols. Confessor Aeldari ruefully shakes his head. They were good people, pious people. They never slighted a serf in their lives. Why punish them? His face grows darker. I swear that these innocents will be avenged. May the Emperor be my witness. Well, I'm gonna strangle the Nemesis with my own two hands. May the Emperor protect your... The Factorum's eyes rolls back and his enormous frame gives a convulsive shudder. The Medicaid officer snatches a syringe, stimulant, and speaks decisively. Apologies, your ladyship, but we are taking Master Danrock away. He is unable to tell you anything more at present, and every second we delay could cost him his life. I mean, that's fine. You really could have sent him away, like, as soon as I started talking to Einrich, because I was kind of done with him, but it's fine. It's fine. Einrich watches the limp body of the Factorum get carried away and chews grimly on the IO stick that has appeared between his teeth. So, what do we have so far? Master Danrock is on his deathbed. All the attackers are either dead or have been absconded along with the sacred relic. And the witnesses all agree that... Oh, one thing. Nemesis and his accomplices came out of nowhere and struck suddenly. Only the throne knows where we can find these bastards now. Oh. We will find them. Sauerback's voice is full of terrible fury. We will turn this vessel inside out if we must. There is nowhere a void rat can. There is no need. The blood whispers. The blood whispers will lead us to Nemesis. Kabbalah's words make the two exchange puzzled glances. The blood whispers. Did you perform another divination? Yes and no. His tarot guided me here, and told me of the evil that lurked in the shrine. But beyond that, the bloody path carelessly treaded by the raiders will reveal the truth. With all due respect, Spinner, the enforcers have already questioned all the witnesses and compiled an extensive list of evidence, none of which tells us anything about how or where the troublemaker calling himself Nemesis might have escaped. Kabbalah, tell us everything you know. Kabbalah sharply turns to face the crimson splash on the floor and walls of the shrine. Her pupils dilate, threatening to drown her irises in darkness. Her expression turns distant, her voice becoming low and strange. This blood is drawn in a pattern of retribution. The one who spilt it appeared later. They moved swiftly and furiously, numb to their own wounds. An enforcer who was drawn to the gunfire and witnessed the sacrilege, probably. As for this pattern, Kabbalah points to the barely visible chain of scarlet droplets. It was made in a fury of desperation. The one who left it was wounded, but they did not flee. They fought back while they could, and then they retreated into darkness. Kabbalah's eyes close and she falls silent. Then she exhales sharply and points a steel claw into the darkness of the maintenance tunnels hidden within the walls of the shrine. Oh, excuse me, so sorry. And you gleaned all this from a couple of bloodstains, or did you have a vision? If the attackers have a skill, she definitely just gleaned that from bloodstains. I mean, she's like a master, she's an assassin. Surely she has tracking skills. If the attackers have escaped through the maintenance tunnels, we can send enforcers after them. The technical corridors extend hundreds of meters in different directions. Nemesis and his men must be familiar with the tunnels and possess either a map or a guide. Without a clear trail, the enforcers risk getting lost and waste valuable time. Not to mention the fact that those narrow tunnels are perfect for an ambush. Did you glean all this from a couple of bloodstains, or did you have a vision? There is no need for revelations from the Undying Emperor here. For one who has dedicated their life to understanding the tenets of the web, death speaks a language clearer than any words. Blood writes the chronicles of the final hour, and it holds all answers. It speaks to me. It can tell me with what instrument it was spilt, what its owner felt, whether they struggled in terror or were as cold as the steel of a blade. At what moment and how the thread snapped. For a spinner, no two wounds are alike, and each scarlet drop carries a message from the Undying One. I'm glad she's on our side. Einrich scratches the back of his head, smiling wryly. So we still have no ideas of where to find Nemesis. The tunnels only answer the question of how he left. Now death will tell us where he is heading. Okay. As if in a trance, Kabbalah leans over a body and peers into its eyes. He stinks of smoke. the smoke of singed coveralls, vile IO sticks, burnt sacred unguents, and charred meat. She slides a pale hand along the dead man's skin and snakes it under the sleeve of his coverall, which she pushes back to reveal a fresh burn, bandaged with a torn scrap of shirt. Her steel claws dig into the dead man's arms. Your wounds hold the answer. You dressed it carefully, not inside the shrine. Before that, something struck you, ripped the tissue apart, burned you, turned your hand into a worthless lump. It was not fire, no. Drawing a ragged breath, Kabbalah opens her eyes. The fury of the conductive charge. It has marked you, heretic. I recognize your wound, for I myself have encountered it on those I take to the other side with the plasma drive chambers. Within the plasma drive chambers. Plasma drive chambers, are you certain? The Undying One has blessed me with the ability to see truth in death. How can anyone doubt the revelations of his blessing bestows? I can't say if it's worth drawing conclusions based on the conversation with the corpse, but if it is, then I concur with the esteemed spinner's findings. The Infernus Master spits out the chewed up IO stick and immediately produces another. All that about burns and the conductive charges and the smell of cheap IO immediately made me think of the plasma drive technical compartments. Makes sense to me. Well, Sourback, gather the enforcers, will follow Nemesis trail. No, Dom and Angela, you must stay. You are the one that Nemesis has challenged, and those we hunt know you by sight. You will frighten away the prey, and we will lose the trail until the next tragedy occurs. Kabbalah's unblinking gaze meets you with your own. So then what do you suggest, Kabbalah? I will go to the plasma drive chambers alone. I will track down the false champion and all who serve him, and I will prepare the grounds for your own hunt. Ooh. Out of the question, an enforcer squad would certainly scare off the vermin, but I am not letting you go alone, servant of death. You and I will go to the chamber together, and together we will bring down all who have dared to insult the Lord Captain. I'm going to! I have a couple of good friends in the plasma drive chambers, the nosy kind who know everything about everyone. Convincing them shouldn't be difficult, especially if I pull a few favors. It'll be 3 of us then. What a company! Einrich's grim laughter echoes inside the shrine. Oh god, Sourback's gonna love that. There's an awkward pause. Kabbalah takes a long look at the officers' faces before finally nodding her assent. So be it, but not like this. Much like your faces, your guises are too conspicuous. Kabbalah is right. It would be prudent to use a disguise. The enforcers will procure regular worker clothes for us, and we will carry only inconspicuous weapons that we can hide easily in our tool bags. It will help us blend in with the crowd. Before I depart to hunt the Nemesis, I ask the Daemon to bless me. I pledge never to leave your side, yet the hunt demands that I do just that. Grant me this permission by performing the ceremony of twining. Kabbalah nods towards the altar. When your people have taken their leave, under the gaze of the Undying One, we will begin the rite. What is the ceremony? The rite of blessing for the sacred hunt. With it, the Daemon casts their shadow over the path of carnage. Under your benediction, I will strike harder and tread more softly. Very well, let the ceremony commence. With your permission, Lord Captain, the Infernus Master and I will take our leave now and set out to prepare for the descent into the chambers. We dare not intrude, your ladyship. Oh, good, they cleaned up all the corpses. Sit down now, Dom and Angela, and listen. Let the ceremony of twining begin. Using a finely honed blade, Kabbalah carves an intricate symbol into the floor. She then produces a small bundle of incense laden with parchment and sets it alight. You are my Daemon. I am your blade, and I am honed by your blessing. My arms are strong while your will is strong, and as long as the Undying One hears your prayer, my feet will go unheard. Her blade kisses her palm, and dark blood begins to trickle and spread over the bottom of the ritual cup that has just now appeared in her hand, because she's a magician. With our blood, with our will, we shall spin a scarlet web, the symbol of the hunt. May it herald our prey's demise. Kabbalah puts the dagger into your hand, and you suddenly feel how heavy your eyelids have become. Your heartbeat slows inside your chest. Her words linger, then rush through your mind in a deluge. The heavy scent of incense enveloping you and makes your head spin. Oh, I'm definitely making a small cut in my palm. I feel strange what's happening. For the twining to happen, you must first expand your mind, see the unseen, hear the unheard. Those who live and die by the tenets of the web often burn sacred essences. Your body is not yet accustomed to them, Dom and Angela. Your mind is trying to grasp it at its new boundaries. Do not resist. Breathe deeply. Learn. Alright, make a small cut on my palm. The pain gives way to a burning sensation as Kabbalah grasps your hand and squeezes it over the ritual cup. But this new discomfort is quickly replaced again, this time by a dull numbness and the faint warmth of blood flowing from your open wound. The twining is the blood oath I have made to my lady. Kabbalah dips her fingers into the split blood and traces a symbol first on her own forehead, then on yours. It appears to resemble a blade that is cutting through an intricate knot. Anoint me with your blessing, Dom and Angela, and may the ceremony of twining commence. Kabbalah's face blurs before your eyes. No matter how hard you try to focus and spell the vision, the vision. In place of her face, you see a death mask, a broken skull with hollow eye sockets. Ooh, okay. I see strange things within you and without. May your fury and resolve be unshakable. May your loyalty to the flagship be ever our steady guide during this mission. Our steady guide during this mission. Be merciful. Those whom you hunt may be victims of themselves. I bestow my blessing upon you, so on and so forth. Can we finish? No, we're definitely not doing that. May your fury and resolve be unshakable. One who follows the thread of the web fights not out of rage, but with the minds of cold stone. Nevertheless, rage can become a potent weapon in the hands of the Punisher. I understand, Dom and Angela. I accept your blessing. Okay, good. Kabbalah thinks for a moment. Your body cannot accompany us on this chase, Daman, but your spirit, there is nothing the spirit cannot do. The twining is complete. You and I are now bound by a blood oath. Think of me while I hunt, and I will think of you. Become a thought flowing through my mind. If the Undying One is gracious to us, he will send you dreams, and in those dreams you will see me. If he is more gracious still, those dreams will be truthful. Ooh, I trust you, Kabbalah. Let us begin. You perceive a faint smile from beneath the death mask. Kabbalah hands you the cup and begins tracing her fingers around the bottom while whispering a prayer. Watch now, Dom and Angela. What does thy seeing eye behold in the converging patterns of blood? She draws your attention to the symbols she has inscribed. You see shifting images in the blood, a spider crafting a fine web, blurred shadows that could resemble either a swarm of void rats or an enraged hound, crossed blades, a card of the Emperor's Tarot. But as soon as your gaze lingers on any of them, reality bleeds through the fluid shapes. Soon your spirit will be able to follow me. I will bid the servants to carry your body to your chamber, where you will not be disturbed. Wait in silence and safety. For me, the hunt has begun. Oh. Kabbalah's footsteps fade away, melting into the same impenetrable darkness in which your consciousness is extinguished. Oh, I'm going down to the plasma drive chambers. Here, I thought I wasn't going to go down there. Interesting. Stale air, oppressive noise. The hum and whir of machinery drowns out all thoughts. This place is ringing with tension. Is it the powerful energy coursing through the cables? Or have the wails of the workers merged into a cacophony of indignant whispers and desperate prayers? Lost, mired in petty troubles, unmindful of duty, their voices creak as if covered in rust, and their eyes are dimmed by the endless drudgery and lack of light here on the working decks of the Damon's great ark. I have seen it before. In these murky depths, people become creatures all too ready to devour each other for worldly gains, fleeting pleasures, or imagery or imaginary freedoms from obligation born from the abyss of spiritual emptiness. The Undying One punishes them through me. Disgusting mutations, abominations, reflections of vice are born from these shadows, and I will be their doom. The thread shakes, the web is taut. I step silently. May the great hunt begin. The thread shakes, the quarry always leaves a trail. We may not see it, but we can feel it. I taste the air, the scent of fresh dye, with a subtle note of spark. This is new, pleasant. The upper deck reeks of luxury, but here I feel comfortable. There is something else. This is it. I recognize the smell. Ungent, io, and burnt meat. Just like inside the shrine. Time has come to spin the scarlet web. The web is taut. Know the hunting ground. To find the enemy, I must listen. Inhale, exhale, inhale. The rhythmic beat of engines and pumps, that is the ship's breathing, that is the ship's heartbeat. It is strange that I feel at home among the workers of the lower decks, who pass their time like the living dead. Welcome to the channel, Gigantic 1000. Thank you for joining, as well as Oak 406. Thank you for subscribing. Warmth spreads through my chest. I like to think that it is a connection with which the Undying One bound my and the Damon's fate together. He has blessed us, and we hunt as one. I step silently. Darkness is our ally, merge with the shadows. In the twilight of the chamber, barely illuminated by the flickering candlelight, I become like them. The lost mired servants, they will become unwitting allies in my hunt. Their hopelessness, their desperation, their thirst for survival will become tools for my use. Where is the second spinner? We're supposed to meet here. You know that feeling when you're being stared at but you can't tell by whom or from where? Footsteps. Two are coming towards me. Familiar gaits. Those are the Damon's servants. I would not be surprised if the cultists set out on the trail of Nemesite alone. The spinners are arrogant. We are just another soul to them, a gift to offer death. Steel Mistress's voice is hard and cold, like her will. I can see in her eyes that she dislikes me. She is wary. And so she should be, for we serve the Daemon, not another. Does this remind you of anyone at all, Joe Costa? This man is enamored with fire. Even his words sound full of biting flames, and he himself enjoys playing with fire. Too much so. They bicker again. Their mutual animosity may disrupt the hunt. I love how she refers to them, the Steel Mistress and the Flaming Voice. To the lay people, the two are now scarcely indistinguishable from the common serfs. In a world where status and privilege are defined by appearance, a single piece of rotten cloth is enough to lower your standing. We will become spectral hounds and follow the trail without drawing attention. Step forward. I am here. There she is. Welcome to the Plasma Drive Chambers, esteemed holy assassin. You can exchange pleasantries later, Lieutenant. Godiria is on duty in this compartment. I have ordered her to gather information on all the workers who wear red scarves and who have recently left the bay. This is pointless. The red scarves is not the proof of guilt. It is merely a symbol. It could be a trap. I need to find her. I will watch the Enforcer and those who are watching her in turn. Your Enforcer knows nothing about life in this compartment. I guarantee it. I have a better source on information, a good friend of mine who knows a lot about the delicate matters. It would be easy to get him to talk. He's terrified of pain and death. Only the faithless fear death. I will not trust him. Let him trust me so that his trust may become a snare for my hunt. I cut them off with a gesture. Their methods of hunting are not mine, but I take the grain of truth from their words and weave it into my plan. We need to provoke them into making a move. Instill a false sense of impunity. Convince them that they can and must act now. Strike out the spark that will ignite the flame. I think we instill a sense of impunity. Convince them that they must act now. The enforcers who answer to Steel Mistress is a symbol of order and obedience in the chambers. She is standing in the way. When she disappears, my enemies will believe it is safe to strike, and that will be a costly mistake. Strike out the spark that will ignite the flame. I feel them lurking in the crowd. My enemies, they are cautious. I must find them and let them believe their luck. Then they will shed their masks and I will take them down, intimidate them with an impending threat. Flaming Voice relies on a talker, one who keeps no secrets and fears pain. An unreliable vessel is bad for holding secrets, but good for spilling them. Through him, I will whisper lies to the enemy. Such is my plan. They look at me in silence. They do not understand yet, but that matters little. I am on the hunt. Oh my. Okay. I guess we're playing as just Kabbalah. Interesting.
Time check.
Oh, that is a good question. It is 8:53. So here's what I'm thinking. Because I don't know how long this hunt's gonna take. And I do want to go ahead and wrap up soon because it's almost 9 p.m. at my time. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come back with this soon. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it here because we're at a good stopping point. We just got access of being able to like run away with Cabal. This is crazy. I didn't expect to like just have her. Can I talk to? I love that they're not even their normal names. It's Flaming Voice and Steel Mistress. I love it. Okay, so we can't talk to people. We can explore this space. Okay, we have a bunch of people over here, it looks like, who we want to talk to. But I'm definitely gonna inspect around here. No problem. Luke, we'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out, and it's a good time anyways, because I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it, because it's almost 9, like I said. So next time, we're going to be running around as Kabbalah, my assassin, by herself. Well, I mean, technically we have Joe Costa and Heinrich with us, but I can't really control them, which is not surprising. I wonder if they're going to end up getting into combat with me if I do get into combat at any point, or if this is just going to be like surely I'm going to end up in combat, right? Because, like, it is Kabbalah. She's literally an assassin. I am here to kill somebody, so combat must absolutely have to happen. But I'm very excited to see that. So we'll catch back with this very soon. And until then, I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their night or rest of their day, since I know for some of you it's very early in the morning, and I thank you for hanging out with me despite the very early start. And yes, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. I've been Angela, and I hope you all have a wonderful hobby night. Bye, everybody.